making sure my internet is working. Helicopter. A lot of city sounds this morning. It's early. So much going on already. Good morning, Bobby. I'm well. How are you? Well, I don't know if it's morning for you, but how are you? Good morning, Lorraine. Hi. How is everyone? Or, again, I keep saying morning, but I have no idea what time it is. I keep forgetting that so many people that stop by the live are in all different parts of the country, or all different parts of the world, so. I can't believe this construction's already started up. It's so early. I'm about to start writing. I do a practice called Morning Pages from this book called The Artist's Way, which is essentially kind of like an active meditation where if you've ever, I don't know what your experience with meditation is, but essentially the idea that you let thoughts come in, acknowledge them, and then release them back out. You do the same except on paper, and a lot of times I think it's a little easier. So as a thought might creep in, I just write it down and get it on the page, and then I find that throughout the day my head's a little bit more clear because all of those things that are just like, you know, the things that just pester you constantly and just are on repeat usually, mine's oftentimes a to-do list. Once I get it down on paper, it's kind of telling my brain like you can chill and we can enjoy the day because I've got you. I've like put it down, don't worry, you're good. So that's what I do, but because it's stream of consciousness, it allows me to take breaks and talk and interact with people. So I like to do it in the mornings out here because it's so peaceful and beautiful. And I know, so Bobby, it's night and you're in Australia. So for other people, it might be neat to see like a city morning when it's not that time for them. And listen to the birds and whatever. So I don't know. I started doing this a couple months ago and I just really enjoy it. I mean, I've been doing the morning pages for almost a year, but going on live and doing it for a few months now. It's been really lovely. I'm a little earlier this morning than I normally am. You're a poet? Really? Oh, I love that. I love poetry. I like writing poetry, but I haven't done it in a long time. But I'm a writer. I love that, Lorraine. That's amazing. You don't see many people, I feel like these days, that come forward and just say like, I'm a poet. I feel like it's just amazing to hear. I know one person in real life that is a poet, and actually such a poet that he actually won a Grammy for poetry. I didn't even know you could do that, but I don't want to say a friend, he's an acquaintance, and right now I'm even spacing on his name, but it's still very cool. Oh, you have a book? Drop it in the chat. I know you can't leave a link, but you can leave, we figured out you can't leave links in the chat, but by all means, post your book in the comments. Share that stuff. Or yeah, even if you don't want to do it in the chat, put it in the comment so it'll be there all the time. I love that. I'd love to check it out. There's someone else that's usually on the streams that are on my live that's not here yet that is a recent poet. It's very exciting to see him. He's an author, but learning to dive into poetry. It's very cool. My monster. Oh my gosh, Lorraine. Look. This is funny. It's probably gonna be backwards, but can you see my tattoo? It says monster, but it's for my dog. Sorry, it's inverted. That's so funny. Little synchronicities. It's because it's my leash hand, and Montgomery, my giant dog, is the Monty Monster. So, but I love that you have a book called My Monster. I will look that up. That's amazing. I'm so glad you mentioned that. When did you first publish? Oh, it's a children's book? Oh, even better. I have a girlfriend who's a children's author too. I love that. That's amazing. I will look that up. When did you do it? Like, when did you first publish it? And is it your only book? Have you done more books? Yeah, it's funny, Lorraine, how that happens, right? As like an artist and a creator, I see that all the time. I go back at any of my work and I'm like, oh, I kind of hate it, but that's just means I'm improving. So I hear you. I have a book on Amazon. It's more of like a workbook. It's not like there's not much text to it. But I'm a little embarrassed of it just because I know that I've come such a long way that I could do better now. I'm in Chicago. What about you? Typically I don't say that online, but there's only 2 of us. Although this will be up live later, but it's okay. What about you? Where are you? This is Monty. Good boy. Oh, I love the East Coast. I used to live in New York. I don't think I've ever spent any time in Delaware, but my husband used to live in Baltimore. So between New York City and Baltimore, spent a lot of time in DC also, but not Delaware. I do miss the East Coast though. Have you, just speaking of books and what I'm doing, have you ever read The Artist Way, or are you familiar with it? It's by, oh my gosh, what's her name? I keep wanting to say Elizabeth Gilbert, and that's obviously not the same person. Julia Cameron, that's it. Julia Cameron, The Artist Way. That is the book. It's the idea, since you're a poet, this is interesting. The idea is with The Artist Way, it's a 12-week program / book that you read and do the morning pages and other activities with, but the idea is to help unblock creativity for anyone. I think creatives and artists tend to gravitate towards it, but really it's for anyone. But the concept is to help break down any creative blocks. And it changed my life. And I don't know a single person who's actually done the 12 weeks whose life hasn't been changed. And it seems to be getting a little bit more popular again. The book's like 25 years old at this point, but it's gaining traction again because I'm not sure if you are into hip hop, but Doechii, or pop, I guess, Doechii, the musician, has been talking about the book lately, and since she's gaining popularity right now, it seems to be coming back into the zeitgeist. But I did it for the first time in 2023? No. 2024. I did it last year for the first time, and I'm obsessed. I can't go back. It's actually why I started my channel. Oh, hey, welcome. This is the vibe. This is the mood. It's very chill morning. It's really a vibe, you're right. Hey, John, good morning. How are you guys? Yeah, Lorraine, life is not easy. Not to at all minimize what you've been through, but I believe you, is what I'm saying, because I know that life gets very difficult and some people really, really go through it. I'm sorry, that's the case. Is that what you mean? Or are you saying that you've been through some stuff with the artist way? And I'm misunderstanding. Yeah, life. I'm sorry. I have someone else, HB, that comes on a lot that's kind of had a tough go too. He talks about it at times. Is it reflected in your, I was going to say, is it reflected in your poetry? Actually, 7, I am not a lefty. This is just mirrored. So that I can make sure that the monitor's okay. Yeah, that's what I started to put together, Lorraine. I figured now that you're saying that and then you add my monsters, it makes sense that that's what it's about. I know, I kind of wish it was a lefty. Morning, Ken, how are you? Or good evening for you, but how are you? How's it going? Getting your evening pages in. I'm glad that you write them with me, even if it's not morning for you. Also, I'm sure I'll say this when HB and Andy got in, but I got the next deep dive done. I have 13 minutes of editing to do, so probably like 2 hours worth of editing, and then the description and thumbnail, and I'll hopefully have it up this afternoon. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's unfortunately, as I'm editing, there's like more things that I wish I would have done and added, but I had to remind myself that I'm gonna continue to do long form content about specific things like simulation theory and everything that I will expand on further than I need to for the deep dive, but I'm really excited. Yeah, thanks, 7. Hey, Silver. Yeah, I live out here on my deck. I love being out here. And these little pop-up desks are so convenient. I move them all over the house. Bye, Lorraine. Take care. Thanks for sharing your book. I know, I'm a little nervous, Ken. I'm excited to do other long formats, but I'm scared. Just because I've gotten real comfortable at the last, what I've been working on. 7, are you a writer? Because you're speaking my language. I was talking about this the other day, how, I know, I'll paint, Ken, but how I feel like I know I'm a writer because I procrastinate it. Not my daily morning pages, these are easy, but my actual writing projects and my long form writing, I catch myself cleaning every square inch of the house versus writing, and I'm like, oh, that's how you know, because apparently, according to everything that I've been told, it's very common for writers to avoid writing. And yeah, I will paint. I honestly thought I wrote on my face, Ken. I honestly haven't painted. I don't know since when. I've been so busy trying to get this video out and get this other stuff done that I haven't touched that painting. And I still owe one to Hannah. I'm way behind. Everybody's coming. Oh boy, a girl. Gotta say hi to the dogs. Yeah, off and on. I've only recently, in the last couple of years, come to understand that I want to write, that writing is what I enjoy doing. Thank you. That's the one I'm talking about, Ken. I'm still nowhere done with it. It's the one I want to work on, but Hannah and I are supposed to be doing this art trade, and I am nowhere near done, and she's already finished with my piece. She has a little bit more free time than I do, and she also paints a shit ton faster than I do. I apparently take my time. Half of my painting, half of my time painting is just staring at the canvas, deciding what I want to do next. Literally, it's like if I spent an hour painting, 40 minutes of it is just staring at it, trying to visualize what I want to do. Yeah, Pacers, I'm with you. Agreed, Miller. Fingers crossed for the Pacers. Game tomorrow night. Planning on watching it. We'll see. If they win, isn't that the first time in 25 years? I'm not a huge basketball person, but I know what's going on a little bit. Oh, tonight. Is it tonight and tomorrow? Is that what it is? There's a game tomorrow, right? Am I nuts? I thought there was a game tomorrow. Shoot. Now I gotta look. Okay, so you're right. There is tonight. Is there one tomorrow? Hold on. I need to go tell somebody in my house that we are mistaken. Oh, got it. If we win tonight, then a game tomorrow. That's what it is, right? No, you just said Saturday? One moment. Thanks for that information, Miller. I literally just had to go in and tell my partner because we've been revolving our entire life around this damn game because I've got a wedding and during all of it, and we're trying to figure out when. Also, hey HB, guess what? I did the video. I'm almost done editing. I have, I think I have 13 or 12 minutes left to edit, which will probably take me 2 hours. fingers crossed, because I mean, it won't take me 2 hours just to do that bit, but I'll do that and then I need to go through it one last time. And then, yeah, the goal is to have the video up this afternoon or evening. I'm so excited. I hope everything just works. Thank you, Miller. Seriously. You can go up with her. Just don't go down. Ken, that would be so fun. That would be awesome. Yeah. Sunday, not Saturday.
No, like
Miller, I've been told that depending on the game tonight, maybe the game's on Sunday.
no, there will be a game on Sunday.
There will be a
Pacers
game
are
on Sunday.
winning.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I've been told there will be a game on Sunday because the Pacers are going to win tonight. Yeah, sorry. Go right, Ken. I know. I'm just chit-chatting right now. I got on a little earlier this morning. I woke up at like 5 or 5:30, I think, and I couldn't go back to sleep because I know I just want to get this video done and then I have to pack for this wedding. So, all right, let's write. Indented. Oh, incense? Is that what you meant? Oh, yeah. Is everyone thinking that I'm on fire? I'm sorry. You're right. It's just incense. Thanks, Ken, for telling them. Every day I have to tell somebody that I'm not on fire. But it helps with the ADD for everyone watching. It gives you something to look at, right? Oh, thank you, Ray. That's really kind. Especially having just woken up. Oh, so how much did I do on simulation theory for the deep dive? I haven't gotten to, I'm just now getting to the editing portion of that, I think. Hold on, let's think. I start with precog and then I go into, oh my gosh, my brain's dead. What do I go into? Reincarnation. And then I go into sim theory. I think I spent about 10 minutes maybe. 8 minutes maybe. Right now the video is about, I think it's gonna be around 40 minutes, 41 minutes long. And I was telling Ken earlier, I didn't, like as I've been editing, I'm like, man, I wish I would have gone deeper into sim theory or I would have gone deeper into reincarnation or different things like that, but I had to remind myself I'm going to be done with the tapes soon and I'm going to go into other topics. So it's okay if I don't, like, I'm basically telling myself it's okay that I didn't go as deep as I wanted to in Sin Theory, because I know I'm going to end up doing a long form video about it soon. So probably about 10 minutes. I did not even end up touching on the Talk Tracks episode with our dude Tim Campbell. Is that it? I didn't even go back to it. I was so overwhelmed and just so eager to get through the episode. I just decided to stick to the episode, and I'm gonna go back and do it. Ken, are you talking about Third Eye Drops? He's been talking about DMT. Yeah, thanks, Joseph. Yeah, that's my thought. I'm like, I would have loved to have kept going, but I want to get this video out, so I'm just allowed myself to stick to the actual episode and remind myself I'm going to be doing this. Hopefully hopefully this becomes a real thing. And I can start doing this all the time and really devoting time to it. I'm 201 hours away from the channel getting monetized, which is amazing. And it'll fall right in line with the 10th deep dive, which will be cool. It feels like the universe rewarding me for following through and actually doing all 10 episodes, because when I started on that venture, I remember being like, girl, are you really gonna do this? Like, it's been almost 7 months straight of me working on this project, and I'm not done. That's a huge undertaking, and I'm doing it for fun. It's a huge undertaking. So I'm just so excited. It's gonna be soon. I mean, it could be before the 10th episode is done, but I think it's going to line up perfectly, and it just feels very serendipitous, which is awesome. I have been passionate about it. I've also been trying very hard not to get burnt out on it, because I want to keep going. So it's been trying to find that balance. It's kind of why the live started, because I realized that this doesn't require extra energy or as much extra energy, and I'm able to be consistent and also get to know what people want to talk about and help suss out my thoughts and ideas. So again, as I always say, I'm so glad you guys are here. It's really humid out right now. It's been raining all morning. Oh, it's raining now. Nice. That's safe. I can feel it in the paper, like when the moisture is really thick in the air, and I like the way it feels on my pen. I know that's really nerdy, but Ken, that is crazy. I will look at it, and you should look at it too. Yeah, HB, it is a little mental overload. That's part of the thing, because I'm going so deep in it, I forgot how exhausted, I'm really working my brain, which is awesome, but damn. Yeah, Ken, that's really interesting. DMT is so curious. I've never done it. I'm sure I will at some point, but there definitely seems to be something going on. Is DMT the one that they also call the God molecule? Am I making that up? I think that's what they call it. I think there's a documentary on Netflix, maybe? ayahuasca, yeah. Yeah, the spirit or God molecule, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I mentioned it before that my my photographer actually is a DMT um, I don't want to say practitioner, but is starting to do DMT therapy. He went and got the certification. Obviously, it's not legal because DMT is not legal, but this certification, and has done it so many times and gone through all of this training to now do it, and keeps asking or offering for me to do a therapeutic trip, I guess, with him. And like my partner and whoever else, but I just, for whatever reason, my intuition's like, not yet. And I'm wondering if maybe it's a thing where, I don't know, I'm just guessing or projecting even, but like, wondering if my intuition's telling me not to do it yet because maybe there will be content around it. Like maybe in a couple months I'll feel ready and it'll be something that I want to talk about on the channel, you know, who knows. Yeah, I've known some people that did ayahuasca trips to, I think, Costa Rica. I don't think Peru for any of them. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Ken, like I don't want to, obviously it's not something you do casually, but like it's also just one of those things that I'm just like, you can't put it back in the box, right? Like once you have that experience, especially for the first time, that's it. That's the first time. That's the only first time. And it's gonna have some sort of impact. So I definitely want to be kind of more prepared for that before I mess with it, you know? Yeah. That's my thought. I mean, prostitution is like the oldest, what do they always say, the oldest profession. Um, hey Andy, good afternoon. How are you? I got on a little earlier today, guys. Probably threw everybody off. I actually know a woman in Spain who is part of a sex workers union, which I didn't even know was a thing. But she does porn, I think. I know a lot of interesting people. I'm very grateful for that. Actually, the first time I ever did like a strong dose of mushrooms was with her. That's when I had the audio hallucinations. That's really funny that she came up. I wonder how she is. I really should write a book someday. Just that story alone is funny. Like, just that sentence alone is funny. Can you imagine? Like, the idea that the first time I did, like, a heavy mushroom trip was with the leader of the sex workers union of Spain. I mean, it wasn't in Spain. It was right here on my deck, but still. That's like a story and a half. I mean, and that's just like one. Then you get the story of my weird ass name. I mean, I have so many stories about New York, how I even got to New York. Because that was all serendipitous. Maybe someday. There's so many stories that I don't even remember anymore, but thankfully I think I, throughout the years, wrote most of them down. I used to write them down to try and make sure because I just couldn't believe my life at times. And I'd be like, are you kidding? That's really what happened. Like, I gotta put it down. But it's in like journals scattered all over the place. So I'd have to find everything and comb through everything and find all the good stories. And now that I'm writing Stream of Consciousness, like so much of it's just jumbled trash that's like not meant to be reread. But if there is a good story in, like, occasionally, I'd have to go through the jumble to find it. Not a good system I've worked out. Hey, baby bear. Oh, do you have a baseball? Come here. Come here. You show everybody your baseball that you found. He's got a giant baseball, or I guess maybe a softball. Can I see it? Okay, stop. I'll give it back. Let me see. Found this out in the park, and now he can't part with it. Come here. Get it. Go boy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, I guess that's how it starts, right? You start journaling, then you decide you're a writer, and then you write the book. Yeah, he's a golden doodle. Although, Groodle is a good one. Is that another way of saying golden doodle? Yeah, I know. I still haven't gotten telepathy with the dog, but I'm trying. Our communication has gotten much clearer though, because I'm starting an effort to be telepathic with my dog. Instead, all I'm doing is like learning his like body language, the direction in which he like wags his tail to the left or to the right more usually indicates something. He has a lot of mouth movements. I told you guys before, he sticks out his tongue for a yes, which is so funny. But he does all sorts of funny things. He's right there. If that's not obvious, I'm staring at him, you just can't see him. Oh, thanks, HB. Oh, okay. Yeah, so yes, he's a Groodle. He, 107 pounds. Don't know what that is in kilos. 107 pounds of love. Big furry love. It's my babe. Yeah, aren't you, bud? Aren't you? Yeah, I love you. I wish you could see him. He's just staring at me because he knows I'm talking about him. I will say, HB, I appreciate you thinking so big for me and always talking about like books and merch and just the future of the channel and like always ideas, because I just thought talking about the doodle or talking about the dog that I was like waiting for you to be like, put him on a bag, put him on a hat. And he's just the fucking cutest. But I've never been the type, like he never had like a doggy Instagram or anything. Like I'm obsessed with my dog, but I'm not one of those people. Not that I judge those people, but it's just not for me. I don't want to spend too much more than an hour here this morning because I gotta finish editing. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm just kind of thinking about all this stuff I have to do, and then I have to pack for this wedding. I know for sure I will not be on tomorrow. So, I don't know about the place for Kai yet. I need to touch base with my girlfriend and see what's going on with that. I haven't heard an update in a minute. But yeah, I will not be on tomorrow. My goal is to be on Saturday. Probably not Sunday, but Saturday. From a new location because I'll be traveling, but I also don't know for sure if it's gonna work. If the internet cooperates, I will be on Saturday. And I need to check in on the stuff for Kai and see what's up. And yesterday, well, the last 2 days, seriously, I've just had my head down, either finishing the script or working on the video, like filming and editing. I haven't even thought about anything else for a second. I do need to see what's up with that. Really, HB? You're using the telepathy tapes as the final chapter of your second book? That's exciting. Also, hey, Kurchan, good morning. How are you? I'm so tired today. I would have liked to have slept like another hour, but I woke up and just immediately started thinking about the video. And wondering if I could get up without waking everyone else up and start working. I'm so tired. Yes, please, HB. I'd love to. That's so cool. Thanks. Oh, HB, that's so funny. I'm reading this like trashy fiction novel from actually my neighbor downstairs, just to have something that like doesn't work my brain. Like I have to have some sort of like mental junk food. And I read a chapter last night of it, and the end of it was a girl talking about how she had just been written about in a book and how honored she was. What a serendipitous moment. That's so cool. I love that. What was I gonna say? There was something else I was just about to say though. I don't remember. It'll come back to me. That's awesome. I love it so much. I really am a little nervous to get done with the tapes deep dives and like branch out into something else, because that's going to be a real moment of truth, I think, for a lot of people to be like, do we still like her content, or did we just care about the tapes, you know? It's going to be exciting. Yeah, HB, honestly, that's probably part of the reason why I've been reading your story so slowly, is because of the content that I'm like doing right now. Plus that is so much, especially this last episode. There's so, I don't think I've said the word God or heaven so many times in an hour. And then in the research, and then, you know, in your book, especially towards the beginning, at least, I have just been, that's part of the reason I've been slow. So thank you for your grace and patience with me, because I am interested and I am reading it. Just going so slow. No, I'm not gonna sleep. I mean, yes, I did, but no, I didn't. I never feel like I do. Even if I sleep 8 hours, I'm like, I needed 9. Definitely probably slept better than you did, Ken, over the past week. Last night was the trouble. I fell asleep fine, but when I woke up this morning, I would have typically gone back to sleep. But the second I woke up, my brain was like, go work on the video. You have so much stuff to do today. Because it's gonna take me half the day to finish the video, and then I have a doctor's appointment. I have to go to the pharmacy. I have to pack for this wedding. I'd like to clean, you know, and like, we should probably work. I can't really don't know how I'm gonna do everything. Oh, and I wanted to go for a run. I can't do it all. I'm literally just going to have to see how long it takes me to finish the video. Like, finish editing, get the description, get the thumbnails finished. They're partly done. And get it uploaded. And then assess what I could possibly get accomplished today and prioritize. Oh, really? That's interesting, HB, about the ice cream. And yes, Ken, mental junk food is real. I also, okay, HB, Grace College. Sorry, I'm apparently just walking up backwards on the chat. Grace College and I have opinions about each other. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Good afternoon. Grace College, for everybody who doesn't know, which is everybody except for HB, is a Christian college in Indiana, and a very strict one, or at least they used to be. And the cult that my family was in, Hobart Freeman's Faith Assembly, Hobart Freeman went to Grace College and actually got kicked out for being too extreme for even Grace. And then my grandfather thought, ooh, I like that guy, I'm gonna follow him, and followed that nutso guy. But he started at Grace and he actually got kicked out of Grace because he was too much for Grace, which is just crazy to me. Do they really? That's so funny. Nobody there knows me anymore, but I did a semester at Grace in high school. I graduated high school early, and I did a semester at Grace while I waited for my class to catch up, and shit did not go well. Oh, thanks, Jonathan. That's always the goal, right? I'm down to be a hot nerd. Especially considering this nerd has no makeup on right now. It's just so crazy that you bring up Grace. I used to work out of the coffee shop on Grace campus, but I used to study there. Thanks, Jonathan. I feel like there was something I was gonna say and I got so sidetracked. What was I gonna say? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I wrote it down. I was just gonna ask the class, do we believe in coincidences anymore? I don't know if I believe in, I don't know. Like, do we think things are, I think so. But like, I don't know, I'm writing about coincidences versus serendipity versus synchronicity. Actually, let me write that down. Hold on. What did I say? Coincidences, synchronicities. What was the other one? Oh my God. What did I just say, you guys? Coincidence, synchronicity. What was the other one? There was one before in the middle. Coincidences. Serendipity. Yeah. I mean, I don't think coincidences and synchronicities are the same, but is serendipity? Maybe that's a video. Is that a nerd video? Does anyone actually care about that though? Is that just me? Like talking about the differences between 3 words? It's just what I'm thinking about at the moment. Like, what is the difference between a coincidence, serendipity, and synchronicities? They all happen, but are they all the same? Or there are differences, right? Like, coincidence is happenstance. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not saying this is right. I'm asking. I'm thinking out loud. Coincidences are happenstance. Serendipity is happenstance that's beneficial. Why do I always think serendipity has like a benefit to it? It doesn't. And then synchronicity, I feel like, is like coincidences or serendipities, but more frequently. That's what I'm working on right now. I don't know if that's a, what do you mean, who's my drug dealer? Depends on what drug. Pick the drug, I'll tell you the dealer. Yeah, so I think they're all real, but like, what's the difference? Like, what? I mean, I'll have to Google it and see like what the actual definition difference is, but I think in common vernacular, that seems to be it, right? Coincidences just happen, serendipity happens but beneficial, synchronicity happens but repeatedly. Maybe? Maybe. Sometimes my sass comes out. You guys have figured that out. It's taken a long time for me to decide that the word sassy is not an insult. Or not completely an insult. So, see, God and universal energy, I feel like, are the same, maybe? I don't know. My brain is on overdrive and I haven't taken my medication yet. All right, a few more lines and then I gotta get out of here and go edit this video and get it out. That was a good question, though. Ken, what's your woe in response to? Thanks, HB. What's so quiet right now? I love it. He just came in for a kiss. and then went right back out. That was so cute. You can hear him drinking, I bet. Excuse me, Joe? I feel like you're trying to be kind, but that comment is a little bizarre. There's no superiority and there's no places. At least not over here. But I appreciate you being here. And I respect you. Thank you. My dog is so beautiful. I love him. He's the best. All right. Yeah, no queens, no places, no need to bring up race. Doesn't have anything to do with any of it. Apart from the dog, you're right. Joe, please stop calling me that. Ooh, I like that, Ken. I really like that perspective. Personally, okay, I'm reading Ken's comment, just for people not seeing the chat. I think the difference is intention and active observation, much like the double slit experiment, so it can have meaning for the observer. Yeah, I agree. Like, meaning is what you make it, right? See what you look for, it means what you make it. Intentions, obviously, I talk about intentions so much. Stop, Joe, there's no place. That's what I'm trying to tell you, friend. Like, you don't have a place. Like, there's no place to be. We don't have places. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, I gotta finish up so I can go at it. Last few lines. Okay, Joe. Thanks, HB. I will hopefully see you guys on Saturday. Maybe Sunday. If that doesn't work, then hopefully Monday. But I'm gonna try and be on Saturday. And the video will hopefully be out today as long as I don't have any like technical issues with downloading, uploading. If I do, which has happened before, then maybe tomorrow. But I'm gonna do my damnedest to get it out ASAP. So thank you guys for being here. I hope everyone enjoys their day or night, whatever time it is. Bye, Crew Time. I'm glad you stuck around. Bye, Andy, Ken, HB. I'm so glad you guys are always here. I'm always thankful for the new people that come through also. So I'll see you all soon, okay? Enjoy your day. Mwah.